सर मैं उनको कहना चाहता हूं वो कान खोल के सुन लें कि 22 अप्रैल से 16 जून तक एक भी फोन कॉल प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप और प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी के बीच में नहीं।
जिन शब्दों से प्रधानमंत्री जी और विदेश मंत्री जी ने कहा है, उन शब्दों को आप अगर ध्यान से सुने तो एक गोलमोल शब्द है। डायरेक्टली कहें, राहुल जी ने कल भी कहा, डायरेक्टली कहें कि अमेरिका के जो राष्ट्रपति हैं वो झूठ बोल रहे हैं, कहें सदन में।
Sir, on the 9th of May, Vice President Vance called up the Prime Minister to warn him that there was, in the American assessment, a massive Pakistani attack which would come in the next few hours. Prime Minister listened and made it very clear that if anything like that happens, it would get a fitting and appropriate response from our side. Now, a few hours later, that happened. And then, sir, that fitting and appropriate response also happened. And that fitting and appropriate response disabled the entire Pakistani air defense system and rendered all their main airfields inoperable. We started getting calls saying, we think that the Pakistanis are ready to stop fighting. There was no leader, nobody anywhere in the world who asked India to stop its operations. This is something the Prime Minister also said. Number two, there was no linkage with trade. No, I'll tell you. So there is no linkage of trade. There was no linkage of trade in any of those conversations. And there was no cause between Prime Minister and President Trump. Now, I want to make two things very clear, sir. One, at no stage in any conversation with the United States was there any linkage with trade and what was going on. Secondly, there was, please listen. Secondly, there was no call between the Prime Minister and President Trump from the 22nd of April when President Trump called up to convey his sympathy and the 17th of June when he called up Prime Minister in Canada to explain why he could not meet.